Welcome to another Legacy Land stream. I'm going to be playing some red-green lands. I've already started the league to show you the list I am playing. What might be actually better if I show you on here. So we are playing, this is something similar to what KC Lancaster recently posted in the Lands Discord, where he was playing 3 Sylvan Library and 2 Rashad Port. I'm playing 3 Dark Depths. I think he had 2. But I liked this idea in general with 34 lands and just more card draw or ways to filter through our deck. I thought that was pretty good. I do kind of miss the Rashad Ports, but or the extra Rashad Port, but at the same time, I haven't really I have not really run into too much trouble with that just yet. I've both my matches so far, I've mostly been able to kind of get going with what the game plan is meant to be. Albeit maybe a little slow here or there. Anyways, it's mostly just the stock list. Nothing really too crazy going on here. 3 Dark Depths, 2 Field of the Deads. Because I really like Field of the Dead right now. A lot of fair matchups. This card's really good, so I really would. I try to fit the 2 in the main as often as I possibly can. Glacial Chasm, great with Valakut Exploration. I'm only doing 1 Maze of Ith instead of 2. I with again with the fields, but then also Chasm. I haven't been finding that I really want the second one, though the second one is nice. I haven't run into a situation where I felt like I really needed this card. Not that often, anyways. The only one would be, I think, Gurmag Angler, but I haven't seen too many of those, and even then, often Chasm is good enough, or you're able to make a Merit Lodge, or you have something else going on that enables you to be able to fight that game plan. This is the sideboard I'm playing. For basically 4 sphere effects, 4 taxing effects, Torpor Orb for the white decks, taxes, and then also for Thassa's Oracle, Clothis for the long grindy matchups, Force of Vigor because I'm running into a lot of ley lines of some sort, and then Stompy, Choke, pretty obvious, and then the Pyroblast and the Red Elemental Blast. So, anyways, we'll get into a match. We'll try to finish this league and then maybe play, if we have enough time, play another one after this. So, my 2 matchups were this one. So, I against my match 2 was against um, like a Naya like Naya Reliquary deck, something like that. And then this one was against Depths. Okay, we're on the play. This hand looks maybe a little slow. Uh, on the play, which is nice. We have Punishing Fire, which is cool as well. Um, have interaction with their lands. I guess I'll keep it. Hopefully, this is a matchup where this card is good. Which is essentially it's just the strength of the Grove and Punishing Fire combo is why I'm keeping this, just kind of gambling that I'm going to see some sort of fair matchup. Here I'm okay with playing out the Grove of the Burn Willows. If they wasteland it, I have the second. Once Upon a Time. Is this Elves? This is Elves, then I'm kind of glad we kept this Marsh Flats. Oh, it's Hogak. Okay. Bloodgast. So we could port or we could wasteland. I think I'm porting because I think I want to try to get Valakut Exploration down next turn. I haven't played this matchup in a while. I don't. Ooh, nice. Okay, so seeing that, actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to waste them and then play the library. Okay, so we kind of already have an idea of what they're playing. Um, Force. Klothys' Graveyard Hate, though, they're very fast, so I don't know if this is the angle we want to fight on. What don't we care about? I don't know if we're gonna go long enough for field to be a thing, though they do have a zombie plan. So I think I want at least one. I wanted a depths, maybe ancient tomb. And it's a combo-ish deck, so I think it is a combo deck, but I don't know if tomb is because they attack a lot and so forth. I don't know if tomb is something that's actually going to be good here. They get a lot of things back, though. I think tab might be okay. Maze Caracas is fine. Ghost Quarter. Any of these we don't want. We saw islands, but I don't know if choke is actually a thing. So maybe we cut one Field of the Dead because that's probably good enough. And they go pretty wide, so maze is actually probably not that good either. Other things I could see cutting would be some number of life for the loans. Maybe it's actually Sylvan Library, and maybe we keep in the second field. I don't remember exactly what the Hogak deck is like. I think it's just, kind of what the modern version was. I don't remember if I think there is a combo element to it if they play the Altar of Dementia. Yeah, it seems okay. We're one land away or a crop rotation away from the combo. I think they do play Caracas. Let's go here. Then we'll cycle the Sheltered Thicket. Yep, crab is good. Okay, they do play Altar. So I am glad I have the Force. Yep, so they got the bridge. Cycle, there's a crop. Okay, cool. So we could here ditch the taiga. Now I don't. Do they play Wasteland? I'm gonna hold up. Well, not now. Depths. Keep that one. Kind of all in now. See if they can beat this. Nope. All right, nice. So we can actually go over here. I was getting a little feedback there, listening to myself. So we'll go on MTG Goldfish. Dark Depths. Where's Hogak? Try to find it later. Can't keep that. I don't think we could really keep this as well. It's a little slow. Can't cast anything but crop. It's got some interaction. I think we can do better though with 5. This we can keep. Definitely put back the Chasm. And then what is the other one? I'm going to keep the 2 lands. I'm going to pitch. Maybe it's just put back Exploration since we don't really have too many lands going on. Yeah, we got the diamond. Swiss Spear. So we're going to be looking for a fast Lage of some kind. Alright, we drew an Exploration anyways. So I could see crop rotting for... So they are blue-red, so I don't like crop rotting for a way to get back Punishing Fire, like Grove of the Burn Willows. So the thing that I'm considering going for Ancient Tomb to get down the Valakut Exploration. Only problem is that they could be playing Force of Negation. I think we have to take a chance with a lot of stuff anyways. Sure. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do anything here yet. Probably gonna cantrip. They're gonna fork bolt. So I think I'm gonna hold off on the crop rot. Maze is actually pretty good. This card just gets out of hand very quickly. So I don't know what I'm necessarily looking for with crop rotation here. Blast zone maybe. So I think we're just straight dead. Not technically dead yet. Might have a counter spell here. We'll try this. Okay. This is not a good matchup, I don't think. Do we need force? Is it Delver? Gonna be something like this. Pyro, surgical, blood moon. Yeah, well, so yes, blood moon. Okay, so we're gonna need forces. Question is, do we want Clothis? They're pretty fast, but it gains life. I don't think we want here. Definitely don't want here. We don't care about Bog. We're on the fast depths plan. Cut some crop rotations. It's a lot of threes. Probably cut a couple here. And maybe actually cut a library. Maybe it's actually here. Cut all these. Yeah, this seems good. We'll keep. Probably put back a grove. And then, yeah. Maybe it's Force of Vigor? No, I think it's Grove. Makes me a little light on lands, but I could pitch. Wooded Foothills here. That's actually probably a mistake because I could have just grabbed two lands with the Wooded Foothills if I played the Wooded Foothills instead of the Grove. Okay. So we're not going to get dazed here. We will play the maze. There are a lot of burn. Burn backed by counterspells. So that looks like a pretty good plan against us. Do they play a way to bounce a Merit Lodge? Yeah, rough tumble. No. Okay. Good to know. Might as well attack. We can hear. Forest. Stage. So I'm expecting a blood moon here. It's a Clothis. Yeah, it's nice when we win with just Lodge in play. Lage. Alright, so this Clothis is going to be a pain in the butt. So I don't think I'm going to play any, I'm going to pick up any lands here. How you doing, by the way? A Funky Groove. I am going to waste them off an island. And hopefully we get our own Clothis to kind of match theirs. Or we just draw Dark Depths and we play Stage in Depths and hopefully that's good enough. Yep. Sure. So next turn we could stage, copy the Maze of Ith. Sure. Might be a little slow though. We're going a little slow. I imagine this gets countered, but I think we have to try to find a way to get back into this game. So, wow, it did not get countered. Beautiful. That was actually a perfect rip off this. I'm going to hold on to that. Uh, I'm not, sorry, I'm not going to play the Mox Diamond. Let's hope we don't die here. I feel like we could get back into this now. Okay, that's a lot of Swifties, so we know they have Force of Negation. Oh, whoops. I meant to hit the Delver. That was a punt. Okay. So I imagine they have some sort of bird spell here. Okay, so that's just good enough. If we had hit the Delver, I think that's still definitely lethal. So yeah, it was just we didn't get online fast enough. All right, so we're 2-2. Let's see if we can get a pity chest, and then I think we'll definitely have time to play another league. Okay, yeah. No, too slow. This looks better. We got a lot of stuff going on here. I think we just need we're just gonna need acceleration. Mo gets to 5 cards. This is feeling like a combo deck, so I'm gonna want my opponent's mulligan to 5 cards, feeling like a combo deck, so I think I'm gonna want something like crop rotation. So I'm gonna play the Windswept Heath and not crack it yet. Delta. Doomsday. Delver. Probably Doomsday. Why they? I imagine it is because they multi five. So I'm gonna wait to see what I get here. Okay, that's good. Get forest first. So they have a counter spell? They don't. Cavern. So I think this is actually Doomsday because this is going to be on Merfolk or whatever. Wizard. Yeah, there you go. So this is not a good matchup, nor do I have really the sideboard for this. So um, this is probably just going to be a loss. Yeah, I'm comfortable with just conceding here. So we want orb, we want all these. Choke, blasts. Not this, it's not a field matchup, not chasm. Cut all the loams. Cut a VE or two. I don't know about P Fire. No maze. Caracas, no. GQ? Probably not. Probably go something like this. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I'm over it. All right. So we're going to try same thing again and see how we do. Not Dryad lands. I'm gonna be right back and get water. I don't know if you can hear it, but my dog is beating up on one of her toys right now. Yeah, we'll keep this. Hopefully we dodge Doomsday again, but I probably just jinxed myself and... Oh, Gray's not Doomsday. I don't think anyways. Zenith. Okay. Well, unless this gets forced, I think the turn is going to be fetch, play an exploration, play an exploration, waste. We can F6 here. Pretty obvious we're not on any kind of counter spells. Okay, elves. Probably actually should have played the ghost quarter first and held up the forest. So I think that was a misplay. I could get anyways, I'm gonna try to get visionary. Grove of the Burn Willows. Or I could draw it. Keep them off elves. Sure. So kind of just probably cycling this. We'll tab them. Probably just get this out there, right? Ah, I shouldn't have. The ghost quarter. Okay. Tap the ghost quarter. Well, I could get P-Fire back here, I guess. I don't know what exactly they're going to do this turn. So they're going to let him die? Just the one. Okay. Alright. It was good enough. I don't know if I played that well, but it worked out in that it was good against their hand. So I think we want orb. Maybe some spheres. But otherwise, I like our game plan. Actually, we might want force. I think they play ley lines. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Leyline of Vitality. What does Leyline of Vitality do? Regain one life. Okay. So they do. I'm going to gamble and say they play the ley lines. So what will we take out? Tomb, Bog, Caracas, no maze. Cut a field because they're fast. Mostly just win with Lage. Cut a library, maybe two. And I'm willing to hedge with just the two forces. And we'll see where they're at with Leyline. Could also be cut to all the library. We'll just do one. Keep. Sure. Zenith. I think we just P fire. They might have surgical for the fire. Okay. See what they do here. Question is, do I P fire or do I sphere? Try sphere. I think this is going to hurt them more. This is not a mana creature. I don't know how much I like sphere. They create a lot of mana. They can create a lot of mana, but we'll see. With Rashad on port, this might be okay, but we're going to need to draw a little bit more. Interesting. Ranger, sure. So we'll kill the Quirion Ranger. See if they have the... They don't have surgical. Okay, we're not playing that. So they got the cradle. So hopefully land. That's the depths. So we'll upkeep. Tap the cradle, and then we'll kill the Dryad Arbor, the neck. I don't know if we can afford it. Hopefully we can. Um, hopefully we'll be able to draw a like mana producing land of some sort. Or heck, um, Thespian Stage. I'll take a Wasteland too. So 2 cards. Okay, so we got a Taiga. We could play out the exploration and then tap the cradle, so they could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this could be done at instant speed, right? So they can make all their dudes 5/5, so I'm dead next turn. So I have to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They just need 6. So I'm just kind of dead next turn no matter what. Is there anything I could kill where I'm not dead? So maybe the plays I was supposed to do was just keep them off the Allosaurus Shepherd. All right. Probably just dead. I mean, we're just dead. They have enough mana, and I did get like a Wasteland or something like that. This is why I don't like Sphere. They just still get a lot of mana. So I think I'm going to cut them, or cut some of them. Well, not dead yet. Double P fire doesn't do it. So I kill the Arbor. So if they have another Cradle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep, they could do it. They could kill me with another Cradle. Should have waited for me to return it, unless they have another one. They don't. Return an elf. So we have to kill the symbiote. Hopefully we get another land. We could kill a symbiote and a shepherd. Not a fetch land. Wasteland. We're just dead. We're just dead. They have enough attackers. Okay. A little late on the wasteland. All right. So I did not like the spheres. I don't think they're playing leyline, but we could force kind of rotted in hand. I could still keep it to hedge just in case they're playing leyline. Could also, I mean, I don't like maze. Could play just a couple sphere effects. I didn't like it at all, but I guess it could be better than playing like. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna cut the maze for what? Bug? Nah. Maze is not very good, but have a little bit more lands I think is good utility. Go with Sylvan Library. Looking for a crop rotation or anything like that. I'll be surprised if they go for Green Sun Zenith here. They went for it still. And this could get a surgical. So that's a problem here. We do have the thicket. Hopefully we could survive a turn, mill the top of my deck. Hopefully we can make a turn and mill the top of the deck is what I'm actually trying to say. So make they can make 1 mana here and play another elf. They're choosing not to. think V is a little slow here, but I otherwise don't have anything else going on besides Chasm, so I think we do go here. We'll see if this works out. I'm by no means a master with this deck, so I don't know what necessarily I should do, what I should hold up. I don't really have anything else going on, so I want to get to digging through my deck a little bit more. Druid, sure. So they have the natural order. Zenith, natural order, sure. So we're just dead. Not much we could have gotten the Chasm and played the Chasm here and not died. Okay. All right. Not off to a good start tonight. A lot of my decisions biting me in the ass. I'm gonna keep this a little sketchy. This has got the coveted fast mana, but no ways to dig through our deck, and I imagine this is probably gonna get countered, seeing as Prismatic Vista. Maybe not. This is probably Thoughts Dark Ritual. Okay, so we're playing combo. Okay, we could deal with that. All right, hopefully this doesn't eat a counter spell. I'm not gonna play that out yet. Go Coast Quarter. Not gonna play the field out yet. Might be able to race this. We're at 4 lands. Confidant, sure. See if we can get in. 5, 6. So they're gonna be able to get Lily off. But we could still win through a Merit Lage, especially if we have Field of the Dead going. Dark Confidant. Manifest a card from your hand. Sure. So we'll go here at 7. So they're going to emblem. Yep, sure, sure. We need to get forest. We're going to copy. Oof, another land. Was there good? I mean, I don't know if that's good Dark Confidant reveal, but they're not dying. So I can wasteland that, get back the wasteland. So we could tab, put on top. Sure. They want to try to get as many zombies as possible. Sure. Oh, I forgot to fetch to get more zombos. So we'll wasteland this. Oh, I should have fetched first. Okay. So do I tab here? They would lose one of their creatures. I feel like I tab. Then I could ghost quarter it on my before my turn. Okay, it worked. Feel like we're definitely going to need this. Colossus will probably be good. Probably not maze. No to GQ. No to bog. Maybe not ancient tomb. They looked like they were doing fair stuff. So sphere ultimately, even though they're playing dark writ, might not be that great. All right, so I guess I'll cut a tomb, and then I'll probably cut. Maybe it's something like here. It's got the combo. I imagine they're playing some way to make me sacrifice, but it also has got exploration. So I think this is, and like Clothis, I think this is good enough. Dark Writ. Thoughtseize. Take exploration. Don't think they're playing Wasteland. Kind of comfortable just playing this out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But can a Lily beat a Lage? That's my question. We'll see. So they're gonna scroll of fate again, manifest. Heal through this turn. Mm, we can get this down and have the mana. There's the field. But we also have Life from the Loam going, so I feel comfortable here with going for this Dark Depths looting. Alright, we got there. They don't have an answer. I'm surprised you're awake. Guess it's not exactly bedtime yet. She is usually sleepy around now. It's 8:49 where I'm at. So I think with that Elves match, even though that hand looked decent for game 3, I probably should have mulliganed to something that had more interaction. Because the hand that I kept was like diamond, loam, library, and lands, and there was no utility lands really to it. It was just color producing lands or whatever else. I think there might have been a port, so I probably should have mulliganed to something where I had maybe looking more for like a punishing fire or like a crop rotation. Or maybe it was just a good hand and it just didn't work out. I did have ways to dig through my deck, so sometimes you don't get there. I'm actually surprised it's taken this long to find a match. There we go. Um, Tabernacle's nice if this is a creature matchup, but I think I'm gonna. It's got the combo, but no green mana. This is a bit better. We want to keep the Chasm to ditch it. Probably ditch the crop. ditch the exploration. Done. Get rid of chasm. Forest. My dog knocked me as I was clicking. I did mean to click the Sylvan library, but I almost clicked on the life from the loam. Mountain. Chalice for 0. Fine with me. So this is Stompy. Um, Damn, if this sheltered thicket was an untapped land, that would have been sick. Oh, damn, that sucks. Okay. Well, we can't play it all out anyways. I think I put this back. And put this back. And we want the... So we're just hoping that we don't get mooned here. Some kind of moon effect. And next turn we can... Draw, lose, accept mana abilities. Okay, so we're gonna now fetch this away. We don't want what's on top. And we're gonna get the land. So now the game plan is Valakut exploration. We can't play that. A little late. Put this back. Put that back. Then we'll dredge life from the loam and use and then try to find Valakut exploration. Okay, that's fine. Dredge this. Oh, whoops. Blood Sun. Chandra. Yeah, they'll just get loam. Well, there was a Valakut exploration. Alright, I'm fine conceding there. We're probably not racing this now. Forces. Maybe orb. Cut there. Tomb is good. This is not going to be a Field of the Dead matchup. I'm okay with keeping one. Probably not Caracas. Okay, keep it. In fact, what we want to do is we want to wait for them to play some kind of moon effect now, and we'll play the Dark Depths. Mulligan's the 5 cards. So we have to wait for them to play a moon effect, then we play the Dark Depths, and then we force of Vigor the Depths, and we'll get a free Lage token. So I'm going to lead on Taiga. City of Traders, they're probably going to go, okay, Chrome Mox, sure. Blood Sun's fine. Now, does Blood Sun make this come in with no counters? Good. Excellent. Wait for them to do something with their mana. Uh-huh. They have a way? Okay. They have a way to interact with that? I don't think so. So we're going to try to do the same thing. Maybe it's cut a Valakut exploration because it's a little slower than library. Could be a thing. Maybe we don't want all the... they're probably playing like Rabble Masters and stuff, so I don't think I want to mess with the P flyers. Maybe we cut a Light from the Loam and play the Valakut exploration over it. Okay. Yep. Same thing. Rinse and repeat. Dark Depths, Force of Vigor, green card to pitch. Nice. Oh, what am I doing with still having a bog in my deck? So if they don't play some kind of moon effect, hopefully we can get We could crop rot here for the tab. So they could pay for two. And then we could try to wasteland them, hopefully. Hopefully they, yeah. It's not, might not actually work out that well. So we gotta hope to rip a wasteland. Wasteland, crop rotation. 2, 4, 6. So we're not dead yet. Wasteland. Hi. Okay, so we have a chance. I might as well here. No. Oh, that's kind of good. So we go here. We'll sacrifice the grove. Oh no. Oof. If they have if they have a blood sun effect, we're dead. So we'll have to get this back. Eee. Smasher? Okay, doesn't do anything. Yeah, we have to do this again. We can't do this in perpetuity. We have to try to build up. So what is our game plan here? Eventually be able to tab them? We want to try to get to dark depths. How are we going to do that? This is not a winning game plan. I guess we could do it for now. I guess what it is wasteland. They have some kind of blood sun effect. We're just going to have to, whatever we lose. We really would like to draw. We really want to get to. I don't think this wasteland plan is any good either. Can't pay 2 for Glacial Chasm. Maze do anything? I'm still not going anywhere with this. Or just, yeah, we have to get an exploration effect. We have to get some other way to get lands on the battlefield. So do I tab and then chasm? I'm really just stuck. I'm not really doing anything here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I mean that's all ultimately just what we were waiting for with this game plan. I kept that hand hoping that they would try to do a moon effect or a blood sun effect pretty quickly. And it's clear they weren't really a. I don't think they were playing any kind of blood moon. It was just blood sun. But yeah, I didn't keep it for to play around the early creature, and I just didn't get anything to help me out. And my plan of tabbing didn't work out either. Yeah, we'll keep this. See if they can beat a turn 2. Okay, another red deck. No. This one looks more traditional burn. We'll upkeep. We can actually wait because we have the wasteland. Yeah. This will be great here. No on Caracas. Tab is probably fine. Keep. Double Valak at expiration is nice. A little slowish if this is just a straight burn deck. Nice. Crop rot. Sure. We'll take the crop rotation. Yeah, we won't. Another rot. Crop rot. Take it. Okay. Quick game. All right. Playing for another 3-2. What I like about playing against Burn is it's straightforward. You're either dead or you're not. Combo is kind of the same way, except we're better against Burn than we are against combo. But I respect matches against combo because you're not dirtling around too much. I mean, here I am playing lands. It's a little bit of a dirtily deck itself. But it is nice to have these fast matches overall. Mostly I find that lands is um, not really, it doesn't really win that slowly. Like the games, you figure out whether you're winning or losing pretty quickly. So um, it doesn't get into too much of a grind that often. This is almost good. I could keep it. I think I'm going to keep this. This is kind of a sketchy hand, right? But it's got most of what we want, and we could possibly rotate away the dark depths for more land. So it kind of works. We'll see. Ponder. Okay, so a lot of this stuff is just going to get countered anyways, more than likely. Looks like my opponent did mulligan. They mulligan to 6. What do they do with this? Choose not to shuffle. So I imagine it's counter spells because they don't know what I'm doing, so that's just going to be kind of a coverall. Either that, or it could be that they kept threats. If they're combo, it's just more combo pieces, so okay. We can go diamond, grove, diamond, pitch depths. Another ponder. Double underground sea. Huh. Shuko. Eclipse Zero. Is there a combo with that? Draw like a bunch of cards. I want to say there's a combo with that, isn't there? MTG. Shuko. Whenever a cleric you control becomes the target of a spell or ability. Oh, so you target this and you could probably draw your deck. Hmm. What is the combo? So I think I'm just going to try to win quickly. Ah, Cephalo's Illusionist. What can we do here? Oh, okay. So they're going to be a Thassa's Oracle deck. What can we do to get this off the board right now with crop rotation? Okay, so we'll just hold up crop rotation. So they're probably going to name crop rotation here. Is that the only dread return that they have? They're 100% naming crop rotation. So I think I have to go for it here. So there's the Oracle. They got to mill some more, mill their whole deck, and then dread return and Thassa's Oracle. So we can, so we will orb here, blast. I think we want this. We're not that. We're not going the depths plan. They're not attacking us. We're getting off life from the loam. Probably cut there. We likely don't want a tab. So we can go there. Maze I don't think we'll want. So maybe we do bring in some spheres. Though maybe it's not sphere, maybe it's cloth. I think cloth this is too slow. Probably keep a loam. Seen a lot of combo tonight. Yeah, we'll keep. So I'm going to play out exploration. Go for Taiga. And play the sheltered thicket. What I can do about that? Sure. Hold on to Windswept Heath. Shuko. So they're playing that out with the force of vigor, knowing I have a force of vigor, so I'm assuming that means they have something else, or like the counter. I'm going to destroy it anyways, so I could do something else on my turn. Uh, Maybe it's I should have waited to get another one. It's possible that I should have. Choke would be nice. Get another Shuko. I'm going to hold on to the P-Fire. I don't have a way to bring it back yet. Fails to find. Worst draw on the deck. So I wonder if that means that they have the another Shuko in their hand. Or they just have a bunch of equipment in hand. File. I don't think I saw Stoneforge Mystic before. Wasteland, sure. Waste here. So they're likely going to name P-Fire. Falcon Exploration would be nice here. Okay, I'll take that. Maybe I should wait to see. Yeah, let's not lay anything out here. Maybe I play out a diamond here. They know it's in my hand. Just to keep from completely getting hit. So they could Cephalid, whatever the illusionist, and then Shuko. Okay, they don't want me to have the they don't want me to get Grove. We milled over the torpor orb. Resolve. Nice. We don't particularly care about Cabal therapy. Okay. Wasn't really working out for them. Um, Looks like they went more onto a fair game plan. So I could see Life from the Loam. They are playing. I still like. Well, finishing the thought before, they are playing counter spells, so crop rotation might not be that good. But I still think it's okay. Um, they do seem a little bit more onto like some sort of fair game plan with the combo. Do we need choke? Yeah. A little slow. We do have Valakut Exploration at Sylvan Library. Mm, yeah, this is better. Put it back. No, I think we want to keep Crop Rot. P Fire? Maybe it is Crop Rot. And hope to draw some sort of green source to use to destroy, to pitch for force. Or do we just put back force? Maybe it's put back force. I'm kind of feeling it. I think this force is a little bit more defensive, like passive. This is more aggressive. Or I should say force is more reactive. This is more aggressive, which I like. Okay, so I don't think we pitch Grove. I think we pitch Blast Zone here. And we're just going to hope we can get the combo. before they can do their thing. Okay. Core, sure. So they're gonna just cast Shuko. Question is, do I go for P Fire? Torpor Orb is nice. So they could counter anything I do. We can here then hold up Crop Rot. We could Torpor Orb and hold up Crop Rot. It's probably what we want to do, come to think of it. So now they can't mill and Dread Return. They have to get rid of the Torpor Orb first. Now, question is, do I do this slowly, or do I assume that they have a Swords to Plowshares? They play Borrower. So they're probably trying to bait out. So I think they have Borrower. Force of Vigor is nice. They don't have Borrower. Not going to do anything with the Force of Vigor yet. Hey. Okay. I could force here. On their turn. Could also wait. See what they have. See, yeah. Maybe it's good to not be too hasty. Hmm. Okay, well at least we have something else to pitch to the Force of Vigor. Land. Okay. Okay. Land. Okay. Nice. So they're going to borrower the torpor orb. Counter that. Another borrower. Sure. They're going to get another borrower and bounce it. That, I believe, does that get it back from the graveyard? Okay. Damn it, they got the Cobalt Therapy. They got the Dread Return in there. Yep. Damn it. They drew both the Brazen Borrowers. Okay. Maybe I waited a little too long with the Force of Vigor. I'm not sure about that because they ultimately ended up being able to bounce, and then they played. Maybe yeah, maybe it was a little too long. Maybe I should have went for it. I don't know. Yeah, I had a hard time obviously with the mana. I read the Brazen Borrower, so that's why I didn't go for the depth stage. I needed to get something else going on there. Anyways, two threes in a row. What time do we have? I could play a little while longer. There's a lot of was a lot of combo in there. I haven't been seeing a lot of combo lately. I've been seeing more fair decks, but about half. Well, I don't know if half my matches, but several. It was at least three, I think, were combo today so far. That's including matches off camera. that I wasn't streaming, I should say. I played against this person recently. I'm gonna keep this on strength of being on the play. It might be a little slow, but we have um, Sylvan Library. I don't remember what this person was playing. Yeah, I was about to say, I think it was. Oh, okay, it wasn't this. I wonder if this is Enchantress. No, I don't think so. Keep them all. Would be nice to get some way to accelerate my mana. Valakut Exploration would be great here too. Looks like they're trying to do some sort of way to um, play a lot of basics. So it's like kind of like a replacement for Astrolabe. Not a good draw. Again, these aren't good. Put on top. Put on top. We can. We'll go here. We can kill the Coatl. Okay, there we go. Sure, we're cool with that. They're gonna ponder. We can tab them next turn. We're gonna copy this stage. We're gonna copy probably their tropical island or their forest. Could also be just copy our own grove. But now we're looking to get. Yeah, we don't care about Caracas. We're not on the Merit Lodge plan. I'll take this. Hmm. Wait to see what they do. So they don't pay. Sure. Port them off here. It's going to be Uro. Jace. Sure. Wonder if they're playing counterspells at all. Can I take them off of Jace right now? Sure. Force of negation is fine. We can go here. And then I will crop rot. Getting rid of a taiga. Or no, getting rid of the tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll get rid of the tab. Put a card on the bottom. We won't do there. What's the point of even tapping anything here? I think they pretty much got me locked out here. So they know I'm going to do this. All right, I'm good with conceding here. I like these here, here, and forces. I don't like depth so much. Tomb, maybe, maybe not. No maze. I drew a lot of these lands that are pretty useless. Actually, keeping a depths. No on crop rot. There are a lot of counters, and maybe shave one P fire. And we go here. Yes. No. Keep. Put back. If we could draw some way to hold up Valakut exploration. Sorry, like a land that. Not that. Alright, so I'm gonna go for this. Can't imagine it'll land. Surprising. They might have drawn like an disenchant or like wilt or something. Yeah. Okay. That sucks. Sure. Okay. So they're gonna go for not for yeah, they are gonna go for Uro here. So I'm not going to copy with the stage. Jeez. I'm probably going to want to copy a forest with the stage if I draw like Clothis or something. It also enables me to play exploration, so I probably should have done that before. Destroy all non-basic lands. Okay, so we're just going to... Sure. Could have also gotten another forest. Was expecting from the ashes, but there's not much we could do about that. Yeah, I'll just concede here. I'm good with that. You got me. I don't not really have anything going to return from that. Really just wanted to hope to avoid that card and like get to like Clothis or something like that card that they would have a difficult time answering, but we just didn't see it. 2.5 hours. Mentor balance. Well, again. All right, we'll keep Bog or Tab to put back. I guess Bog is the one more likely we want to crop rot for. Delver. Okay. Wasteland here would be nice. I am just going to go for forest exploration. Okay, it resolved. Nice. So they pay. Curious if they have the wasteland. They don't. So then we're going to try to get down Sylvan Library. I don't think we need Caracas at all. So I'm not going to crop rot here, even though I expect them to flip the Delver, because I think they now probably have like a daze. And does it flip? Price of Progress, so it's a burn deck. Maze? Probably Maze. Would really like to see not these. Don't want to take any kind of burn versus them. Maybe it wasn't good to play that land out with what we know is going to be a price of progress coming up. Yep. Come on. Jeez. All right. Well, this is at least put on top a reset. We can crop rot. I don't really want to get Chasm just yet. This is Bolt and like Chain Lightning. I think that will just kill me. Another price. Not dead yet. Light from the loam here would be nice. Doesn't do it. No, that does it. All right. All right. Choke, blasts, clot this. I'm okay with some number of these. No tomb, no bog. Negative on that. Caracas is mana. Maze is fine. Tab is okay. Oh, Blood Moon. Oops. Okay, well, hopefully we don't get Blood Mooned. We'll keep this. So yeah, I wanted to bring in some Force of Vigors for Blood Moon. And we'll threaten with the Lage next turn. Do believe they do play Borrower. That's fine. And I could probably just Wasteland. Oops, I meant to go Depths and Desmond Sage and hold up a Wasteland, but alright, this is kind of okay. Okay, this is more what I meant to do. Now can we, yeah, we can waste them off here. Keep them off Borrower mana. So they probably have Borrower. Malone. Again, continue to hold up the Thespian stage. I don't know when the right time to go for the Lage is here. I'm pretty sure one of these cards is a borrower in their hands, Brazen borrower. I am worried about burn, them being able to burn me out. So I have to go for it at some point, but I don't know what the right time to do it is. So we're gonna go for it here, in fact. Actually, maybe we don't. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. I just clicked through it. Alright, well, forgive my misplace. I meant to make the Lage token. I thought I was clicking through the I thought I was clicking through the Valakut exploration trigger. Sorry, it's late here. I'm getting tired and a little frustrated. They untap. I imagine they likely have burn anyways. So I go. Well, what if I made Lage? So I get rid of those two lands. I have one, two, three, four. So they deal 8 to me, and I was at 11, so I'm at 3. So they untap and kill me. Yeah, this is not a good matchup at all, in my experience. Though I'm sure better players than me can navigate it quite well. Okay. Pitch tab. Stage. I wonder if we're playing a combo deck or like Delver. Polluted Delta doesn't tell me too much yet. My stuff's just resolving. So it feels like a combo deck to me. Okay. So that's kind of good that if they counter this, I mean, it's not good, but we could live with it because that means it's more likely that Valakut Exploration resolves, which will dig us to find another Exploration effect. So there's a Narset. Sure. So next turn, we will Valakut Exploration. I don't think we will Dredge the Loam. because we're gonna look for another like exploration or something. Tundra, Mystic Sanctuary. Dark Depths. I don't think I'm gonna do that yet. They have another counterspell. Thinking a lot about this. Force of Negation, sure. We will play. Do we want to play the Sheltered Thicket? Just play Ghost Quarter. And now we will. I don't know if we will Dredge the Loam yet. We're not needing cards. So they'll bounce the Mox Diamond, which is fine. We can pitch the Tabernacle to it. Hold up Depths. I imagine they have, and then we'll cycle. I imagine they have some way to interact with the Dark Depths, but we'll see what they do here. I usually don't like going for it. I typically just like building up my board. Okay. Not sure why they would do that. Do they have Submerge? Hope I hit the fairy. Okay. Not sure what happened there, but alright. Choke. Are they going to be playing like back to basics or something? Mills. My dog's growling at someone outside. Maybe Tomb's good. And maybe we just cut Tab. Yeah. Yeah. The mana's fine. We want the mana over, I think, Tabernacle. Caracas could be the cut as well. But I think Tabernacle will hurt us more than it'll hurt them. So that's why I'm cutting it here. Sylvan Library is not as great against Narset decks. We know they're playing an Narset. We saw them pitch that earlier, but um, willing to gamble on that one. Hopefully it works out, especially playing like Pyroblast and um, Clothis. Clothis isn't an answer to Narset, but just hopefully we can pressure their counters. We also have Punishing Fire can answer it as well. So I don't know how I feel about this deck so far compared to compared to Earl lands. I think I've had a little bit more success with Earl lands overall. Okay, that was actually a good draw. Looking for a counter. What we're hoping to draw is more lands. Yeah, that's actually okay. We brought in the Force of Vigor, right? Oof. We didn't bring in the Force. Oh, no, I think we didn't bring in the Force of Vigor because we were gambling that they weren't playing back to basics and or we had answers to it anyways. So them forcing that means it's more likely that I think one of my more important spells here is going to resolve. So we'll go here and just jam threat after threat after threat. So they might be fine with this because there's a Narset incoming, which is okay. I mean, if there is, there is. Okay, that's good. Keep it. We'll go forest. Uh, do we go Valakut Exploration or we go Choke? I think we go Valakut Exploration. So hopefully they don't have Force of Vigor. So I don't think we're going to get hit with Back to Basics. This could be a Mentor here. Brainstorm? Sure. Clothis is nice. Maybe the play was play that first, then play the field. So I maybe bungled that a little bit, but we'll go with it. A lot of what this stream is meant for is basically to learn. I've played this deck, versions of this deck off and on for the past couple of years, and I've played other legacy decks, and this is okay. This is by far my favorite one. I think legacy is a good format overall. Wow, Clothis is not very good anymore, is it? Yeah, not worried about that. So we could go here. What we're looking for is Blast Zone is nice, though we're losing it now. Well, that sucks. So we're just straight up on the counterspell. Sure. Oh, whoops. Oops. That's a fail. I don't think we're doing Mox Diamond here. We're just straight trying to grind them out with our lands. Field of the Dead. Forgive the misplays again. Uh, I am not at my best right now. Probably really should just call it after this match. Not paying attention to half the stuff that I'm doing. Yes. We're looking for put on top. Sorry, didn't finish my thought. We're looking for like an exploration effect. We're not looking for that. We could play this. We don't. I think we just play Dark Depths and let those go. So if this in fact does go to a game 3, we're going to be looking to bring in the forces. Probably just good to bring in some number of forces against a lot of decks. So we're not going to, I'm going to stage copy the Field of the Dead. We're not going to stage copy Depths. Yeah, sure. I'm still going to copy here. How many lands are we playing? 6. Okay, we're not playing Grove. we fetch here? There could be a terminus in my future. Could try to rotate here. A little unfortunate that I didn't see some kind of exploration effect. We still got there. All right. Yeah, what I would have done differently, and probably a good thing for me to do as I'm learning this deck is just be aware that a lot of these decks play enchantments after sideboard, so I need to remember to bring in my enchantment removal. So what I maybe would have done differently in that match was um, maybe cut, trim down like a P fire, or maybe it is right to go down on crop rotation entirely against heavy counterspell decks, and then bring in the Force of Vigors. Uh, we saw uh, we saw Narset, so you go maybe save on a library or two as well. So, what I probably would have done differently, or could have possibly also shaved on the life from the loam. Anyways, these three should have came in along with the Colossus, the Choke, and the Pyroblast. So all here, and then probably shaved rotations, kind of like I did rotation, depths, um, chasm, maze, tab, and like I said, it could have been cut a P fire, it could have been cut another two rotations or a library, and all of that would have made room, and then still kept the threat density pretty high, and Clothis would have been able to get me there a bit sooner. And I mean, you saw what ended up happening with that match. They kind of spun their wheels, and we were just the hand really came together nicely. It was a good hand to start with, and just had a lot of must answer things for them, and they just mostly were not able to, and so we were able to run away with it. Um, anyways, yeah, hopefully in the future I won't be playing so late, or rather I'll be cleaning up my plays. It's a lot of what I'm trying to do here with streaming, with making videos and so forth is it's for the community because there's not a lot of this stuff going on out there, but also it's great for me for the feedback, for being able to watch myself play and so forth. So definitely not some sort of lens master, but it is kind of fun to be able to stream this and make videos and kind of learn along with everyone else. Um, so far how I feel about red green. I still think I like Earl lands a little bit better, something like this. Being able to play some of the counter spells, like Fluster in the sideboard. I feel like it's a few extra threats. I don't know if the ports are necessarily worth it. The definitely is easier. The simple mana is really really nice, but um, I feel like the life gain plus Uro as a threat is just kind of it feels pretty nice and something that I would like to have access to. Um, it's possible that I want a third in here somewhere, though I don't know. One thing I played around with was cutting a Sylvan library and playing a third, but I feel I feel like two, for me is pretty good, is pretty correct. I definitely don't want to be cutting Valakut Exploration. I don't think I want to cut P Fire and not Loam. So, and I don't think I really want to go down to 32 lands. And if I did, I really don't know what I would cut regardless. So, um, maybe trying this out sometime soon. Maybe in my next league, I'll see. I'll give this one a whirl again, or maybe there's some other red-green build because I've had success with this deck too. The two threes in a row, and then two threes in a row, and then 1 2 right now is not necessarily indicative of how good or bad the deck is right now. It's a small sample size for one. Two, I saw a bit of combo, and then I saw two blue-red Delver decks, which is, in my experience, probably the worst of the Delver matchups. Um, and I had some misplays in there, so I don't know if we would have done much better if I played very clean and made better decisions, but we probably would have done a little bit better. I don't, probably one of those two threes would have been a 3-2, and maybe right now I wouldn't be like 1-2. I don't know. So um, I do think the deck's very good, and I do like it a lot. I don't know if I really like the three Sylvan libraries, but that could be a thing. Anyways, I'll probably finish this league tomorrow and try to play it on stream if I have time. Um, and then after that, yeah, I'll give something like this, which I've played before. Uh, give this another shot. Probably change up a few things here. Maybe not null rod. Maybe play another sphere effect. Or maybe it's actually could be like another pyroblast or something along those lines. Anyways, not sure what else to say at this point. Uh, Despite a little bit frustrating playing tonight with all the combo and the misplays on my end, I still really enjoy playing this deck. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool lines to it, and I still very much look forward to playing it. So, it'll get better over time. And at least there's not Oko running around everywhere to basically make it so even if you do play this really well, it doesn't really matter. So that's going to be it for me. I'm going to call it there. And thanks for joining me if you were hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day wherever you are. Have a good night.